This is a Rogue Media Network production.
Welcome to the Ann Harder Show. You know, here we are in summer. It's a perfect time to slow down a little bit, find a comfortable chair, get lost in a great book. Whether you're headed to the beach or traveling on vacation, relaxing by the pool, or simply enjoying a quiet evening on the porch, a good book can certainly make summer more memorable. Joining us again is Elizabeth Barnhill, one of our favorite book enthusiasts and trusted guide for readers looking for their next great read. Elizabeth, of course, has brought us another list of titles. You see them all around us. Perfect for summer reading, something for every interest and really every age, right?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to the show. And were your ears burning? Because just a few days ago, I was talking to Allison of Frenzel of Fabled Book Shop. And, of course, where you are the adult book buyer.
Yes.
And it's been so delightful to get to meet her and to visit with her about books and movies. That was loads of fun.
Yes, she loves movies. We laugh all the time. She loves to decide who is going to be in characters in the books.
Oh, yeah, we talked about casting and,
yes,
you know.
And I'm like, I don't know who these people are. I kind of stopped at like Julia Roberts and Brad Pitt, but
you read. You're not watching that many.
I don't watch the movies.
Yeah,
I read the books.
You know, but there have been a few occasions where it seemed like the movie was really kind of better than the book, but few and far between.
Yes, and I agree about that. There are some that I would say at least equal or rival the books. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was a fun discussion for us. But our mission today is to talk about what are folks picking up to read this summer.
Well, it's funny. I'm looking at the books I brought, and these are a lot of literary books. But the one that everyone's talking about right now I would say would be Whistler.
Really?
By Ann Patchett, who is just, she's an American treasure. And anytime she writes a book, we all wait with bated breath to see what we think. And this may be her best one yet.
Really?
Yes.
So when did this come out?
This came out June the 2nd.
Okay, so it is
just came out. All of the ones I brought today came out within the last month, and a couple of them are upcoming releases where the authors are coming to the shop. So we'll talk about that. But
yeah, stay tuned for that.
Yes, in Whistler, we meet a woman who is looking through the Museum of Art in New York, and she and her husband look over and see that there's a man who's following them, and he comes over, just an older man, introduces himself, and it turns out he was once the woman's stepfather, just for a brief time. But
she didn't remember him.
She didn't remember. She just he looked a little
vaguely
familiar.
familiar.
This was, years and years ago. This woman is in her 50s.
Oh, wow.
And this happened when she was a little girl. And his name is Eddie Triplett, and he's one of my favorite characters. And the two of them just form a bond that is so kind and gentle and wonderful. She just writes in a very pleasing way, I guess. And again, it's this trend of books that are so popular right now that focus on connection and
kind of
love.
like Theo of Golden.
The Theo of Golden, The Correspondent.
Yeah.
This type of book. And The Whistler is right up there with those books. So it looks like it's about a horse. It is not about a horse. It's about there's a little story. There's maybe 2 or 3 pages in the book that deal with the horse. But her sentence level prose is just gorgeous. So highly recommend it. If you are an Ann Patchett fan, you will be very pleased with this one. Yes.
Good.
Another one, actually, I'm listening to right now, and I'm just really excited about how well it looks.
It goes with my flowers I brought from the garden. Yeah.
Yes. So Maggie O'Farrell is one of my favorite authors. She wrote Hamnet. And have you ever read Hamnet or?
I've heard of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. It was I think it's a movie as well.
Okay, yeah, I guess it's probably how I've heard of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she writes historical fiction mostly, and this one takes place. It's kind of an ode to her great grandfather, who was a surveyor and helped map out one of the first maps of Ireland. So this is a story about a man and his son, while he is in the 1800s creating one of the first maps of Ireland. And you go back in time with different people who've inhabited the land. And again, a little bit like Ann Patchett, just the way she writes is so beautiful. You get completely immersed in the story. It's got a monster Goodreads review, and I'm loving it. So I think this will be a big crowd pleaser as well. Okay, The Burning Side up here, Sarah Damoff. So last year, Sarah wrote a book called The Bright Years. Did you read The Bright Years? Okay. She is, again, beautiful. She writes like a poet. She lives in the DFW area, big fan of Fabled. She came to the shop and did a book signing June the 2nd. But I got to read one of the very first copies of her book, her debut book, The Bright Years. And I knew instantly I would be a fan for life. I love how she writes.
Okay.
So I was so hoping that I would enjoy The Burning Side as much, and I think it's actually better than her first one.
Okay.
Again, if you follow Goodreads, it goes up to 5 stars. This one's got about a 4.6 on Goodreads, which is pretty unheard of.
That's pretty high.
Yes. So in the book, we meet a couple whose house burned. The first chapter, their house burns to the ground, and they're kind of forced to go live with her parents while the house is getting fixed. Adding to the chaos, though, is that this couple who'd been married for 10 years had decided the night that their house burned that they were going to pursue divorce. Oh. So we go back and forth in time and see what has led to this moment.
Yeah.
But also, with them being in close proximity with her parents, we see both couples at very different stages of their marriage help each other out. And it's a hopeful story. And I loved it. And it's fun because Waco makes an appearance several times in the book. So they live in Dallas. And the husband, her father, is actually starting to have some early onset dementia, and makes a couple of trips to Waco. So, but I loved the book, and again, I love a good, hopeful marriage story. It's wonderful.
Yeah, set in Texas is icing on the cake. Huh?
Absolutely. Okay, of course, I will always bring a mystery and thriller.
That's kind of
that's my thing.
Your go-to, yeah.
And of course, I think there's no better time to read mysteries and thrillers in the summertime for some reason. And, I mean, I say that. I'll say that every season.
Yeah.
But I loved 5 by Alana Bannister. Now, in the beginning of this book, takes place in London, and we find out that in 5 minutes, there are 5 people who are waiting for a subway train in the underground of London.
Right. And
in 5 minutes, one of the 5 will meet the end of their life because of the subway. So it's very the time ticking element is very propulsive, but you also go back and you really learn a lot about each one of these people. So the character development is second to none, and then you kind of start there's like a breaking the fourth wall, and it's like, which one of these characters do you think needs to die? So it's kind of a fun little exercise.
Oh my!
But very well written, very propulsive, very satisfying ending.
Really?
So I loved 5. Yes, we picked it. We have a big subscription box for our mysteries and thrillers at Fable called the Sleuth Box, and it's every month I just want to pick the perfect book for it, and this was my pick for last month. So it was very, very good.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, and another one that I wanted to bring today, and I don't have it here because we've been selling it like crazy, is The Calamity Club by Catherine Stockett, who wrote The Help.
Oh, loved that.
Yes. And speaking
So is it set in the South?
Of course, it is set in the South.
You read it and you hear the Southern drawl.
I know. And
Yeah.
we've all been waiting so long for her to write her second novel.
Oh,
and
this is only her second.
This is her second. She's been writing it for a very long time because the Help came out in 2014, which
A
is
long
hard
time
to believe.
ago. Yeah, yeah.
But this is set in the Depression era in the 1930s in rural Mississippi. And we meet three different women who are all struggling for survival during this time. And there were not, a lot of ways for these, there's not a lot of safety nets for these women.
Right.
One of them's a 11-year-old orphan who is a stinker, and she's one of my very favorite characters. She's just a doll. And then a 24-year-old spinster, bless her heart, trying to struggle for survival. And then the orphan's mother. And we see these women really band together. It's a women helping women type of story. It's a little racier than The Help. A lot of these women have to find very unique ways to support their income, but just so endearing and so good. It's a long book, and for some reason, I also love a really long book in the summertime.
Yeah.
So it's a doorstop, but you're not going to even want it to end. And I thought, as a Southern woman, I love a book set in the South, a coming-of-age story. But it's taken the entire country by storm. Everyone's loving it. It's not just a Southern story. So highly recommend the Calamity Club.
Calamity Club.
Yes,
Okay.
the Calamity Club. And there are a lot of calamities in the story.
Plenty to choose from.
Yes. Okay, I have two books here that I want to talk about that are upcoming releases. And the first one is The Beauty of Days Gone By. Now, this is kind of a fun story. I got to have dinner with the head of Penguin Random House Publishing, the man who chooses the books that will go up, that they're going to buy at auction. And we sat next to each other at an event, and he told me about The Beauty of Days Gone by Jason Stone. And he said, you are going to love this book. He sent me a copy of it, and I read it. I think that's the actual copy. It comes out July the 7th, so it's just around the corner. But it is a sort for fans of Lonesome Dove, I would say. It is the story of Charles Goodnight. And
Good Night Loving Trail.
that's
Yeah.
right, yes. And he, there's a very, it's based on a true story of an adventure that they had. So Charles Goodnight
Wow.
is looking back on his life in the 1920s when he's dying, looking back on his life during the Wild West time frame. And it is a stunning piece of work. I loved it. So Jason is coming to the shop on July the 27th.
Okay.
So I'm going on vacation, but I'm making sure that I'm not leaving until after that event because I am so excited. I didn't want anyone else doing that interview because I'm so excited about the book. So anyone who loves, I would say this is a book that women will love, but it's also a good dude book. I always like the dude books, the dad books.
Yeah.
And this one's one to look out for sure. And the other one, oh my goodness, Anne, you are going to love this book. This is Catch the Devil by Pamela Colliff. Now, she is in her 50s, Pamela. She wrote for the New Yorker magazine, New York Times. She was also an editor at Texas Monthly. She's a journalist with a lot of chops. And she has written her first true crime about a man who is now in prison in Texas, but for years and years and years, he was a con man, just the dirtiest, doggiest man you've ever heard of. He was married 7 or 9 times to different women, sometimes at the same time. He cheated people out of money, out of possessions. He was just a really bad character.
Just a scoundrel.
He was an absolute scoundrel. But he also had worked a little bit in law enforcement, and he knew how to work the system. And the system was, you go to jail and you find out who is the number one person that the police are really wanting to nail. And then you just tell the police that that person gave them a jailhouse confession and to get a lighter sentence. So he would get a lighter sentence or get released, and then whoever was just left to pay the consequences of his actions. And there actually was a man, this is a true story, that it was a Vietnam vet who was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and this awful man said, "Oh, well, this Vietnam vet was the one who he confessed to killing this little girl and is still on death row to this day, 30, 40 years later, because of something that this other man just made up." So, and he's still on death row. So this is a book that, and she's coming to the shop on August the 13th to talk about the book.
Yeah.
It's one of those that is just going to infuriate you. I mean, it's entertaining and infuriating at the same time. Really, actually good to know about our justice system and things that we need to improve. So that one was fantastic. So I'm hoping that if your viewers and listeners are in town, either July the 27th or August the 13th, they could come to the shop to see them.
Well, your events that are happening at Fabled are renowned, and but you don't have tons of seating, so do folks need to kind of make a reservation?
Well, a lot of these are, yes, we'd love to, then RSVP would be wonderful. And if you just look on our events page, fablebookshop.com, there's an events tab, and you can reserve a spot. And sometimes they're free events, and sometimes the price of admission is buying the book, which is, you're going to want to do it anyway. So, yeah, and we just, again, are always encouraging Wacoans to come to our events, and it just makes the publishers want to send more and more authors to Waco.
Yeah. Well, so much more I want to talk to you about, Elizabeth. We're going to take a quick break, though, and we will be back after these messages.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
We're celebrating the Declaration of Deals at Alan Samuels in Waco. Right now, get $13,000 off a new Ram 1500 Lone Star, plus 2.9% for 72 months. Cash in on $13,000 off a new Ram 2500 Laramie Crew Cab, or choose 0% for 36 months, plus no payments for 90 days. Feel secure with America's best full-size truck powertrain 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty at Alan Samuels.
Come by.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Allen Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues or those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. I said I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com.
If I had somebody that was looking for a car, I would definitely recommend Allen Samuels. The trust that I have, the care that they take, they genuinely want to take care of you. They really ask for your feedback when you go to the support department to make sure they're taking care of you in every way possible. So I really appreciate that they listen to your feedback.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Saved by a sea, forgetfulness, a song. I have no intention to finish a life that was destined to die. Reality with no expiration. I've been saved by a forgetfulness, a song. I have no intention of finish a life that was destined to die. A reality with no expiration. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. By a sea of forgetfulness, a song. I have no intention of finish a life that was destined to die. A reality with no expiration. Oh, 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 hey, yeah.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
For You Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. For You Health. Visit foryouhealth.com today.
For anyone that's in the car buying mode or looking for a car right now or a truck, I would definitely come by Alan Samuels, get to know the people here like I have, how well I'm taking care of the dealership and how well, service and any kind of warranty issues or those sort of things. Because of the way they take care of me, it's made me a Ram driver. And so I don't think they'd want to go anywhere else if they came here.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
And we are back. Today's show is brought to you by Bumblebee Blinds. You can enhance your space with Bumblebee Blinds, serving Waco and Temple, offering a wide range of custom window treatments. A trusted certification installation team will make sure your job is done to perfection, offering a warranty with every purchase. Call Kayla today for your free consultation. That's 254-844-7939, 254-844-7939. And we are so happy to be back with Elizabeth Barnhill with Fayetteville Bookshop. And you've been telling us about these great books that are recently out or maybe not quite yet out, so which is pretty exciting. But you've been doing a lot of traveling, and so I just want to kind of find out what is life like. Plus, I think you have a couple of grandbabies.
Yes, we were blessed with twin grandbabies last week. They are
oh my gosh.
teeny tiny. They were born early, and they're in the NICU, but they're perfect. They're just kind of trying to gain ounce by ounce, but it's just been a miracle, and it's so much fun to see my baby have his own babies, and I know it's just a beautiful thing. So everyone I talk to loves being a grandparent, so I just can't wait to enjoy that life.
Cannot overstate enough how special grandparenthood is. Yes. We have been talking about authors and so forth, and are there some Texas authors or regional authors that kind of come to mind that maybe not of this group of books, but others we need to look at?
Another one I really have enjoyed is Kelsey Cox. She wrote a book called Party of Liars last year.
Right.
She's got a new one coming out. They're all set in the Texas Hill Country,
yes,
which is always fun.
I read Party of Liars. So.
Yes, it was just it was a fun, again, good beach read.
Yeah.
Of course, Catherine Center is a big fan of Fabled. She comes every year to our shop. Her books are mostly set in the Houston area, but she's also a fun one. I really enjoyed a book called Killer Vibes by Jack Friday, and I say that because that's a pen name.
What a great name.
I know.
that he came up with.
That's right, yes, but it's actually John Fram, who is from Waco, and he has written lots of books, but his Killer Vibes is a brand new series that's kind of a gumshoe detective in Austin.
Yeah.
That one was a lot of fun. That comes out next month. But I guess John and I were talking, and he said a lot of the publishers right now are saying Texas is so hot right now, like literally and figuratively. But that's a really great place to set a book. And there's so many readers in Texas, and we love, of course, to find a book that we can be familiar with. So we love selling those Texas regional books at the shop.
Sarah Bird has been to the bookstore.
Yes.
And did I see that maybe she's got a new something coming out?
I think she does.
Yeah.
Yes. She's another great one. We have a lot of...
Out of the Austin area.
Yes, a lot of... actually, this summer we're doing an event with romance authors. There's a lot of romance authors from Texas. And then a panel of Texas crime authors. Ashley Winstead is the one who comes to the shop quite a bit. She's from Houston. And, of course, John Fram will be there and many others. So, yeah, there's some good Texas books, and I love to sell them at the shop for sure.
Oh, yeah. Summer is a great time maybe for families to read something together. What do you have some recommendations for that?
I think a lot of people will like to do audiobooks in the car. That's always a lot of fun.
Yeah, but if you've got kids, I guess you want to be sure it's family friendly. Yeah.
Yes, and I guess it kind of depends on the age of the kids and what they like. One book that I really enjoyed was a book called Scythe, which is Scythe, which is a little dystopian book. I don't read much in the YA or younger.
Young adult
right now,
stuff.
not until my twin babies are a little bit older.
They need to get out of the NICU.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Well,
Right.
and I know I'll have them reading in no time.
Oh, I know you will.
But that's a really fun one that's entertaining for parents as well. It's an interesting dystopian book
That's fun.
will be appropriate for, I would say, middle school to high school and older. But there's, they say really that children's books are written for adults because they have to be entertaining for adults to pick them up and read them to kids.
To the kids, for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Have you discovered any maybe hidden gems that might not be on the bestseller list to tell us about?
I would say 5 would be one of those for sure. And right now, I guess my favorite books at the moment, usually, are more the big name authors. I'd have to think about it, but I love finding those hidden gems and talking about. Oh, I know, I've got one that just came out called 138 Maine, and this one is a fun thriller that takes place. It's a serial killer book. Of course, you gotta have throw a little serial killer book in there occasionally, but the serial killer only strikes people in the United States who live at 138 Maine. Because what is the most popular street in
Main
America?
Street. Yeah,
Main Street.
Main Street.
So talk about chaos. There could be 7,000 different people in the country who live
My
at 138
husband grew
Main.
up at 809 Maine.
Well,
So, yeah. And
Well, I'm glad it
Missouri.
wasn't 138 Maine.
I know.
But it was a very unique and interesting book, and I have not heard much about it. So that's one I would
That's
definitely,
interesting.
yes, I would definitely recommend that one.
Yeah. Well, Fable is so great about having curated, a lot of these titles where you kind of get an idea of what the book is about as you're just kind of browsing around looking, and it often is like the colors might
Yes,
pop
the
out
pretty
at you or
colors.
whatever if it coordinates with my flowers. So
Yes.
I'll pick that one up. But no, you want to know a little bit more about what the book's about and about the author and so forth, and that's why those dust jackets are so important. Huh?
They are, and of course we have shelf talkers at the shop. So if we love a book, we will write a little a blurb about it, so you can. And of course, I do that anywhere I go. I just came back from England and Scotland, and I'm reading shelf talkers for books, that other people in different shops enjoy. So that's something that you really can't find at a big box store or online. Are those personalized book recommendations from booksellers? So those are really important. We pride ourselves on those at Fabled, and I do the very best I can to curate books that are good for Fabled and are great literature that promote empathy and hope and redemption and every now and then a serial killer, but it just has to be well written. You got to spice it up a little bit.
Well, and I know how much you love independent bookshops. So you have done some traveling. So what was your favorite one you happened on?
Okay, I am glad you asked me this. So my daughter and I went to Edinburgh, Scotland, and then took the train down to London. And we saw lots and lots of shops. But my favorite place that we stopped was a place called Alnwick, England. And I didn't know about it until Kimberly Batson, who was one of the owners of Fable, told me about it. There is a used bookstore there called Barter Books, and it is in an old train station. So there's a little train that goes on the top.
Oh, yeah.
And there's little rooms that were old train station rooms. And the woman who owns it actually grew up in Missouri, which is kind of interesting.
Really? Yeah.
But they used to barter for books. That's why it was called Barter Books.
Mm-hmm.
And a man came in one day and had something to barter, and it was old World War II posters. And one of the posters said, "Keep calm and carry on." And so the owner thought, well, I really like that. I'm going to start printing this, and that kind of started.
That's where it started.
That's where it started. So of course, it's all over the shop. Keep calm and carry on. But then there was a fantastic bookstore down the street that's all new books, and I got to talk to the owner of that shop for an hour. We had a great conversation. Ann Cleves lives in this town, so I don't know if you've ever read the Vera books or heard about the.
Oh yeah, I've seen every one of her shows. Vera.
Yes,
yeah,
so
yeah.
That's all in Northumberland,
right? Yes,
in
right.
Annock. And we stayed at a great little place that was literally across the street from the castle that Harry Potter was filmed in.
Get out!
So that was
what a trip.
And of course, we were in Edinburgh, which was so crowded. London, which was crowded. I love both places, but this was just this respite in the middle. And everyone who I talked to who lived there just said this is the best kept secret in England. So if you're listening, don't tell anybody else because I don't want because I want to go back.
Yeah. Oh
Yes.
man, that is wonderful. That's wonderful. Maybe somebody's taken a long break from reading.
Mm-hmm.
What book would you recommend?
Ooh,
to go to first.
To go to first. I would say it needs to probably be a mystery because just to kind of hook somebody. And of course, A Theo of Golden.
I was going to say, if you have not read that,
yes,
you got to read that.
And The Correspondent.
And The Correspondent, and we were saying earlier before we started, my book club has just read When the Cranes Fly South.
Yes.
Which is a remarkable book. It was translated from Swedish.
Mm-hmm.
And I normally do not cry when I read books, but I cried 2 different times reading this book. But it was just such a beautiful look into the life of a gentleman who was nearing the end of his days.
Yes.
And remarkable. It was just a remarkable book.
I love a book that really just makes you think. It sticks with you. I read the book last year and
Did
still
you?
think
Yeah.
about Bo and Sixton in that story. So yes, I think those are books that are just they're best of humanity. But I think just if you're feeling distracted, if you kind of feel like it's hard to keep your attention span.
Mm-hmm.
We love books that have the short chapters. We call them Cheeto chapters because you just want one more. Just one more, just one
That's
more.
right.
Yeah.
You're willing to keep going. Keep
Yes,
going.
and they're both.
That's funny.
And having books like A Theo of Golden it's just as important as a book that has Cheeto chapters. If it's something that you're entertained by, and you are excited to go home to read. Those are important books.
Yeah. Right now I'm reading Dana Perino's book Purple State.
Okay.
Which is it's a lot of fun. It's
I
fun.
bet there's a lot to a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
To think about. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and this time of year we're about to celebrate the 250th. A lot of books are out now about history. And about the nation's founding.
We have a great display at the shop that's celebrating, we call it America the Beautiful, and it's just books about the Revolution and the founding of America. They're beautiful books. They're great books for Father's Day, again, because there are a lot of dad books, we call it, quote unquote. But it's a beautiful display. So if you're anywhere near Fabled, I would recommend going by and looking at that display because we worked really hard on it. I've been putting together a list of all the catalogs, of course everyone's coming out with great books about American history.
Yeah, Eric Metaxas' book, The Revolution, is just now out, from last week. And he was in Waco last year, and I had a chance to
love him.
interview him. He's remarkable, and he worked so hard on this book. And so it's kind of fun to get to know, in a way, I watch his podcast. So that's how I get to know authors, but I've loved having authors on the show to talk about their process, and a lot of people who self-publish, who have written a book because they say, I just felt like God was telling me 20 years ago I was supposed to write this book, and then they finally do, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and anytime you hear an author talk about a book, it makes you more excited to read it. And I often find that happens even after I've read a book. When I interview an author, I think I need to go back and read that book again.
Yeah.
You know, because they just offer so many new insights into the process.
Yeah, for sure. So again, how can folks find Fabled Bookshop? Where are you located?
You can find Fabled on Instagram, at Fabled Bookshop on Instagram. All of my personal recommendations are at Waco Reads on Instagram. So any book that I talk about are books that we have at Fabled, but I go into a little more depth about why I love those books.
Mm-hmm.
And then fabledbookshop.com is another way to find Fabled. So.
And then you have big gatherings online. I mean, 1,000 people hop
Yes.
on to your online kind of discussion of books.
That's
When will
right.
the next one?
That's going to be in July. So every
Okay.
quarter we talk, I guess, no, it used to be quarter. Now we do it 3 times a year. So it's a 4-month chunk.
Okay.
About the very best books that we have found. So I'm rapidly going through the very end of my summer books.
Uh-huh.
So in July, and you can find that on the events page at Fabled, it'll be our favorite books that are coming out May to August.
Okay.
So,
So these are gonna
definitely
be in there.
tune in. Yes, I have a feeling that all of these will find a way into
bet they
that
do.
group, but there are many, many more, and there will be a coupon code on there. There's some signups for free things, so I would recommend it. And if you have even somebody in your life who's a huge reader, doesn't live in town, it's all in Zoom, so it's very easy to
Yeah.
connect with us that way.
Yeah, well, it is just a wonderful thing you're doing for the reading public, and maybe those who haven't been reading much would feel like I need to get off this stupid phone and stop the death
The doom
scrolling and the
scrolling.
doom scrolling
Yes.
and read something that's intriguing and edifying and entertaining. All those.
And of course, I do book buying appointments. So if you can find me on Fabled's website. If you have very specific recommendations that you would like from me, I will just walk the shelves with you and help you pick out the perfect book for your summer vacation.
Oh, it's just such a great service. Thank you. It's always a
Yes.
delight to have you here.
Yes.
So we'll have to have you back. I mean, we'll
yes.
come back with.
Maybe it'll be in the fall. We can talk about cool weather books.
Yeah.
It'll be a long time before then.
Yeah, something for cozy by the fire. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
We'll look forward to that for sure. Let's get
Yes.
past the summer first, but thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Anne.
Stay with us. There is more of the show ahead.
What is
In a moment, grass is greener when I see it. In another, time is wasted on a remedy. Ideas on a wall between us, place unknowingly cut. I don't understand. If we stay, we can talk about it. If we sail away, away, just for a day, way, if we sail away, just for a day, for a day, yeah. In the moment, grass is greener when I take it. In another, time is wasted on a remedy. Ideas stay, we can talk about it. If we sail away, away, just for a day. Hey, if we sail away, away, just for a day. Oh, hey, if we sail out. I'll find you forever and always. I'll see you whenever I find you. I'll find you forever and always. Forever and always. I'll find you. I'll find you forever and always. I'll see you whenever I find you. I'll find you forever and always. Forever and always. I'll find you.
That's right.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Earning an online certification is a quick and convenient way to gain industry-recognized credentials. Select your ACLS course. Print your ACLS certificate. You can print your certification wallet card. aclsnow.com.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
Finance is evolving. Automation, data analytics, and AI are reshaping what finance teams do every single day. The best way to predict the future of finance is to be ready for it. If you want a head start, check out 365 Financial Analyst.
At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
It's our declaration of deals, and savings are moving fast at Allen Samuels Jeep in Waco. Get a 2026 Jeep Wrangler Sport for just $32,990, or take $10,000 off a 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit. Or qualified buyers can get 0% APR for 36 months and no payments for 90 days. Don't stand still. Drive today. Allen Samuels.
Come by, let's be friends.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Provident. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
I had a panic moment running my hands through my hair, and that's when I found Keeps. Keeps gave me the results that I was really looking for.
I definitely felt a lot more confident once I saw my hair coming back.
Keeps has given me the control of my hair back.
Get your first month free at Keeps.com.
It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro.
This is a Rogue Media Network production.